Test. Huh. Setup is being more difficult than usual. Oh, it worked. It worked. Okay. So that worked. That one also works. Okay. We're good. We're Gucci. We are A-okay. So now I can actually switch back to the game and we can get game audio. I do wish that there was a way to just maintain the song even when I alt-tab out. I don't know why so many games have that. It must be something to do with, like, I don't know, something. But yeah, we're back. We're joining Chapter 2 now. Ah, Flint! Welcome! Please come have a seat. Oh, and who might your new furry friend be? My name's Wolfgang, although you know me better by my stage name, the Big Bad Wolf. Well done, Flint. Recruiting a new capable member of the team. Why, you never cease to impress me. I was just gonna speak to you about expanding the team. Oh, expanding? Hang on, aren't you gonna be laying folks off and leaving? You know, with the Three Little Pigs construction project falling through. No! Quite the contrary, my friend. Business is booming thanks to you. You're too humble. You see, that construction project was absolutely bleeding money. It was going nowhere. Look at Flint's face. He's horrified. And on top of that, those Three Little Pigs were stealing up funding. That's right, they were lining their pockets with Ever After Inc. funds. But of course, you know all that already. You saw this construction project was a failure and took the initiative to shut it down. That's what we in the corporate world call trimming the fire. The higher-ups are all very impressed, by the way. I don't know what to say. I'm dropping in saying that I'm looking forward to this game and want to go in blind. Have fun with the playthrough. No problem. I figured that this is going to be a fairly low view series just because, you know, the game's not out yet. But I wanted to make a review of it for release day. So I'm streaming the whole thing before, you know, finishing up. Just because I'm having fun voicing the characters. I'm going to cross the picket line. You can't stop me. Cynthia's not respecting the unicorn union? Holy shit. Those poor unicorns, they'll never get their workers' rights now. Because of your leadership and initiative, I have a special surprise for you. You're being promoted. We are associates now. You're moving up from intern to associate. You deserve it, friend. Speechless, eh? You've done excellent work here at Ever After Inc. And it's time we talk a bit more about your future at the company. Between you and me, we have a new position opening up soon. Director of Storybook Affairs. Our Director of Storybook Affairs would be entrusted with Ever After's long-term plans. There'd be a liaison between our Storybook network and our headquarters in the real world. That's right, Ever After Inc.'s real world headquarters. Only the Director of Storybook Affairs has the security clearance to go there. The privilege to travel to the real world is a true honor, kid. I haven't even been there. You've been privy to all kinds of company secrets at our headquarters, so naturally, a trustworthy and reliable go-getter is needed for this position. I think someday you'll be the perfect candidate. Okay, do y'all think Mr. Moon is like secretly also sabotaging the company? Because this feels a bit too perfect, right? He's like, hey, you would know secrets, you would get clearance. I think Mr. Moon might secretly be on our side. Like, I think he might also not like the corporate overlords, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's just stupid. Is this an MLM? It's not an MLM, it's worse. It's like a hyper conglomerate corporation. We are trying to take it down from the inside before it completely, colonizes all of the, storybook worlds. I think he's just stupid, but it could go either way. It could. I'm giving him a bit of a, like, foolish voice, so that could be it, too. You do? I mean, yes. I would be honored. That sounds like a dream job. I'm absolutely up for the task. Not so fast, kid. You still have a ways to go. Anyways, congrats on your promotion to associate. Why don't we catch up later? You'll want to go back to your office and catch up on emails, I'm sure. I just noticed Wolfgang's tail is wagging. That's cute. Speaking of work, I got a job offer today. Oh, that's exciting. What's your job offer? Hey! Get away from that save. Okay, maybe he is evil. I forgot about the safe. That, like, definitely has some evil stuff in it. He's just stupid. Once this game comes out, it has an AO3. There'll be another kind of... Maybe. Sorry, just eating crackers. Twitch, don't cancel me. I meant the snack, not the Wheaties. Here we go. Okay. So, let's review the situation. By overthrowing the three little pigs and ruining their construction project, we seem to have helped Ever After Inc. Ugh, this is so aggravating. I just want my body and my castle back. But I think I'm just starting to understand exactly how pervasive this company is. I've got an idea, though. Did you hear what Mr. Moon told us? About the new job opening he'd like to eventually consider us for? Our director of Storybook Affairs would be entrusted with Ever After's long-term plans. There'd be a liaison between our Storybook network and our headquarters in the real world. You'd be privy to all kind of company secrets at our headquarters. So naturally, a trustworthy and reliable go-getter is needed for this position. I think someday you'll be the perfect candidate. If we can get promoted to Director of Storybook Affairs, we'd have the clearance then to travel to Ever After Inc.'s headquarters in the real world. And that access to the company's secrets. Maybe including the secret how to bypass Ever After Inc. technology. I could finally figure out how to take off this collar. Maybe at their headquarters, we could even find a way to destroy their storybook traveling capabilities once and for all. Exactly. Wow, that's quite the plan. So what do we do next? As much as I hate to say it, we have to keep playing the long game. We'll do whatever task we're assigned next, and do it well enough that we earn our next promotion. We have a ways to go until we earn the Director of Storybook Affairs position. We just have to be patient. Alright then, I suppose we should go check our emails and get our next task. Let's get to work. Ooh, we have side quests too. Okay, mental health emergency 2. I read a post on social media that revealed the consequences of harsh lighting. It's simply too bright in here. It won't work. I can't work under these conditions. Can you put out the torches? All right, Madam Beatrice. Hold on. Crackers. just shoveling them down my gullet. Good crackers, though. Please help, dearest colleague. It is my first day on the job, and I'm quite unable to stomach it. I've been sent to the worst place imaginable. Oh. We already did this. She wanted us to count for her. New stock in the trinket shop. It's my pleasure to announce the company trinket shop in the library is carrying some new trinkets. Stop by if you can. Kisses, fairy godmother. Congrats on the promotion for a job well done. I have a special request ready for you. Please meet me in the library when you're ready. Regards, your favorite manager. I prefer the Fruit Loops ASMR to the Crackers ASMR. I appreciate the feedback. I'll adjust accordingly. Howdy, office folks. I hope you're all crushing it today. I just want to pop in your inbox with a super exciting opportunity for after-hours fun. We're looking for a fun-loving, whip, smart, and chill new member of our trivia team. Rockstars only. That is you. If that's you, come meet us in the cafeteria. Hashtag teamwork makes the dream work. Hashtag knowledge is power. Hashtag trivia legends. Let's win this thing. Sparky! Hey there, employees. Ready to put your skills to the test? Ever After Inc. invites you to attempt the stairs of success. Thrilling climb up the castle's tallest tower and make it through enough floors, 100 floors of danger for unforgettable reward at the top. And there are prizes along the way. So this is going to be the pit of 100 trials. Okay. If you want to scale the no heights and level up your game, then look no further than this brutal but optional challenge. You can find the stairs of success by heading to the back of the HR offices. See you there, Rockstars. Freya. And here's the ones we already did. Alright, so this is really following, like, the TTYD structure almost to a T. Because we get the stairs, we get the pit of 100 trials, basically. Handling companies for an IRS document or something. Sorry, I saw that message a while ago and I thought you were talking about in this game. Which is why I didn't respond. But hey, you know, income is income. Obviously not the most exciting thing in the world. Document work and whatnot, but money is required for goods, services, and rent. Oh heavens! You put out those awful torches. This more natural lighting is much better. You're such a dear. I must reward you again for your assistance. You've been so helpful, Flint. I can see why you're becoming quite popular around here. I still haven't found the hard drive for that Minotaur. TGIF, thank God it's fun day, as in Monday. That's right, a positive attitude always makes things better. Alright, come fucking here. I'm setting you on fire, you piece of shit. Everyone has had this goddamn coworker before, and they're garbage. Rent is good, I think. I mean, the reason I said goods, services, and rent is because landlords are not actually providing a good or a service. I consider rent to be a third category of thing where they are holding your ability to live in the world hostage. It's a fine, basically. Oh hey, you're here. Work is so stressful. I used to have a full head of hair, but it all fell out. Oh, how I wish my beautiful leafy hair would grow back. Enjoy your youth while it lasts, kid, before you end up like me. I think if I sprout serenade, his hair will grow back, right? That melody, I'm feeling it in my roots. Something is coming. Ugh. Yo, he's got an afro! My hair, my beautiful hair, it's returned. How can I ever thank you? I know, take this. Boy, it sure is a hot one today, huh? Maybe if I talk to everyone, someone will have a hard drive for me. Let me give you a word of advice. No one's gonna take you seriously here when you dress like that. I recommend visiting Dracula's shop in the courtyard to buy a nice suit and hat. I have that already, I'm pretty sure. Looking sharp, my friend.
That's cool that the dialogue changes depending on your outfit. Hey there, partner. Heard you got promoted. Congrats, bud. There's so many hidden nooks and crannies in this castle. I don't think Ever After Inc. has found them all. Ayo! Wanna come out for drinks with me after work? I work hard, but I also play hard. Ha ha ha. Oh, I'm busy, sorry. No biggie, bud. I'm so lonely. Do you ever feel like you work so hard and never get noticed? No? You just got promoted? Well, good for you! Let me know if my beeping and booping bothers you. Oh, what's this? Another new hire? What school did you go to? Is this guy, he's a little shit and I hate him? And I set him on fire? Maybe the Minotaur, if I talk to him again, he might have hints about where to get the hard drive? Go find me a new... No, he just says find me a new one. Beep boop. I love the limited 3D they use for this game. It's so charming. Yeah, I really like it. And this is the cafeteria? So this is where the quiz guy was. Can I make this plant grow more? Apparently not. Yo, Flint! You here to join my trivia team? Heck yeah, bud! Trivia's gonna start soon, so grab a seat! Hiya. Hi, Bada Katha. I'm fine with the booping, but beeping is getting on my nerves. Woo, look at us! We got a full team tonight! I came up with our team name for tonight. We're gonna be called Triv Laugh Love. Flint didn't like that. OMG, that's a great name, Sparky! Lamau. Attention, please, everyone. I am a trivia host tonight, Starla. I was asked around the corporate trivia night, so here I am. Here's the first question. It might be a tricky one. Question. What color is Mr. Moon's bow tie? Oh, I've got it. It's definitely purple. I'm sorry, dear. You're simply wrong. It's red. I don't know. What do you think, Flint? What color is Mr. Moon's bow tie? People really say Lamau in person. Some people do. Sorry, big sneeze. Lamiao. Lamiao. I don't remember. I think it's either black or purple. I think it's... I'm gonna go with purple. Everyone's locked in. The correct answer is purple. Oh my god, thank god I got it. That's right, he's never seen without his purple bow tie. See, I knew it was purple. Alright, the next question is, what symbol is displayed on the standard coin? Oh dear, I never carry cash anymore, I just swipe my card. Flint, you love coins, right? What's the symbol on them? A moon, probably? Or a star? Fuck. It was just the top one before, so I'm gonna go with diamond. Everyone's locked in. The correct answer is oh! I'm surprised how many of you missed this. Final question, including the windmill, how many houses are there in Happy... Oh, fuck off. I've never been. There's 6 houses there, I'm fairly certain. No, that makes no sense. There are 5. Okay, Flint, what do you think? How many houses, including the windmill, are located in Happy Hollow? Okay, so... It's not 3 houses. There's way more than them. There's the inn. Okay, so there's the bar and 2 houses next to it. There's the shop. Well, I think it's 7. Everyone's locked in. The correct answer is 7 houses. Okay, I got it. Another year of 7 houses discourse. That was a tricky one. And now it's time to tally the final scores. The winner is the Brainstorm Brigade. No! Your prize is a cheesecake. Congratulations, Brainstorm Brigade. And that includes our session of Ever After Ink trivia. Thank you all for coming. We should look up a guide for the trivia. The game's not out yet. There's no guides because the game's not out yet. I can't believe Fire Emblem stole 3 houses and went back in time. Well, too bad we lost. Thanks for joining our team anyway, Flint. Here, I want you to have this. Hey, we get the Sun Gem anyway. That's the better prize. How many Sun Gems do we have? Oh, this only tells me how many I've gotten total. I think we have enough to get another inventory upgrade, though. Ooh, decaffeinated could be good. Dark magic could be good. Indecisive could be good. Extra agile, truth tinted glasses. And Trinket, or Wolfgang has a revive ability. Let's see what we can... First, let's see what we can ink bottle. How many years of discourse would 7 houses produce? Ooh, Divine Inflicting Poison seems good. I don't like that it replaces. Like, I like having the cheaper version available still, but I think we want poison. I also think we want to upgrade Wing Smackdown. Like, that just seems good. Pierces enemy armor. I like the cerulean mosquitoes. I think we get 2 coffee cake and a muffin. Or actually, let's get a PSL. Yo, Plague Doctor outfit? Classy and creepy. The eyes are always open, watching. A bit dirty, but mostly debonair. Goblin ears. An axolotl hat?
What if what if we mix and match? Oh, lovely. We've got the suit and the Plague Doctor mask. I actually kind of love this look. Oh, hey there, what you got for me? Hey there, remember me? You helped me with my vegetable problem earlier. It was a successful harvest, so now I'm selling some of my produce. Pretty neat, huh? Care to buy something?
Strange mushroom, herbal tea, black tea, aloe root, an ink bottle. I mean, an ink bottle's always nice. Defensive perfume seems really good. All right, let's upgrade our inventory. All right. And now we have to meet Mr. Moon. Where did you want to meet? The library, right? I think it was the library. Are there any other FE weapon archetypes? The Mercurius archetype? What's Mercurius? That's just the legendary sword. I mean, I would say you could potentially say Rapier. The Lord's personal weapon that's effective against cavalry and armors. Because, like, Manikadi, Wolfbale, Thani, Regal Sword. Heck, I would even put Etard in there from Radiant Dawn. It's not effective, but it is Ike's personal weapon that he starts with. Like, you could call that an archetype. I'm not even memeing. Like, I think that's enough of an established pattern that it usually has effectiveness, and then, like, you can say the Light Brand and Etard are sort of the... Mercurius is only a personal... It's a personal weapon in FE1, but it's a legendary in all the others, right? Beep, boop. Oof, excuse me. Yeah, I don't feel well. I think my internal trifluxlator is malfunctioning. I can fix it, but I need scrap metal, specifically aluminum ASAP. Otherwise, I might explode, literally. And I mean literally, not like you humans say it. Wait a sec, that empty can. I need it! Thanks so much. Now I'm going to open up my front panel to fix myself. Can you give me some privacy here? Don't be a pervert. Ha! The deed is finished. I feel so much better. How can I thank you? Here. Oh, an ink bottle! Nice! I'd like to give you another gift, but what else do you humans like? I know, have a piece of technology that'll absolutely dazzle you. I was hoping this would be it. It's a bit primitive for me, but I'm sure you've never seen anything like it before. Here it is. Oh, I thought it would be the hard drive. It's not. It's an hourglass. You can measure time with it. Welcome to the future, human. You can now measure time. Haha, it is amusing watching the human mind try to comprehend such technologies. Okay, so we can buy another copy of Confidence, and another free health share. Mocha Rebound could be interesting if we had, like, a item build. I'm already looking, like, okay. Just to give you an insight into how much I'm enjoying this, I'm already thinking about, like, potential challenge runs. What are you playing, Double D? I am playing Escape from Ever After. It is an upcoming Paper Mario-inspired RPG. Comes out on January 22nd? Yeah, it is the library, okay. So if it looks interesting to you, I would definitely say wishlist it. There's a link to the Steam down below, although I think it's also coming out on consoles. Maybe later, like, I think it's first on Steam and then on consoles. The Hourglass, the most modern of modern technology. Indeed. Where's Mr. Moon? Oh, he's up there, okay. Hourglass from the hit Zelda game Phantom Hourglass. Isn't Phantom Hourglass the one that ruined its premise by having, terrible touchscreen controls, and then also that one dungeon you had to go in 1,000,000 times that's like 100 floors long?
Hey there, Flint! Thanks for coming to see me. So, listen, I have a bit of a delicate task for you. You see that locked door? That's the library's forbidden section. Company locks away books they deem too dangerous for its employees. I'd like you to break into the forbidden section and retrieve a certain book for me.
Break in? Meaning you can't let us in?
The thing is, I don't have permission from corporate to obtain this book. The key to the forbidden section is under the protection of Human Resources, or HR. And HR answers directly to corporate. They're the one group in these offices that I have no sway over as manager. So here's what I'm gonna need you to do. The key to the forbidden section is kept by our branch's head of HR, a witch named Ava. I won't beat around the bush, kid. You're gonna have to find a way to steal that key from her, because she's not just gonna give it to you.
Why do you need this forbidden book so badly?
Quite inquisitive, aren't you, kid? Now, I'll explain everything once you acquire the book, I promise. I'm not the typical one for going behind corporate's back, but I have good reasons for this. Anyway, the book's being kept in the highest tower of the forbidden section. You'll know when you see it. Good luck! Oh, and obviously, keep this between us for now. I can feel I can trust you folks. And you help me out here. There's another promotion in the cards for you.
Consistently returning to the same dungeon to get further each time is kind of a cool idea. I think it's a cool idea, but the execution was really bad. Like, it was just not a fun dungeon. To me, you know, to me. Other people can disagree, but that's just my opinion. I'm sorry, Moon Man. I like the Witch Girl more. Based on the title screen, I'm guessing the Witch Girl joins our party. A promotion? Well, we can't say no to that. Let's go get the key from HR. But yeah, from the title screen, it looks like the 2 party members we're missing are the awesome skeleton witch girl and a teddy bear that's like all stitched up. All right, let's beat you up. A stronger version of standard toy soldiers that will retaliate whenever they're hit. Ooh. That could be tricky. Okay, we'll explosive brew you. And then cacophonous chord. I could take 2 guys at the same time in a fight. In a fight, right? Wait, what is that's from something. I don't remember what that's from. That's from some movie. Ugh, you're tougher than you look, kid. You can go through with no more trouble from me. I could take 1 guy in a fight. I could probably take zero people in a fight. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Oh, let's find out if that, wait, let's see if that bridge is completed. Nope, that bridge is not completed. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey there, bud. I just started working here in Human Resources. Why is it called Human Resources, though? It seems most of the employees here aren't human. That's a good question. Hey there, welcome to HR. And no one will go out with you. Office relationships are not allowed. Well, hello there. You must be Flint. My name is Ava, and I work for HR, or Human Resources. Ava, the skeletal witch of HR. It's my job to ensure that the well-being of our employees and promote a positive working environment. For example, I just added those plants back there to spruce up the place. I spent ages arranging them just right. That's exactly the kind of thing we do here at HR. No! My precious plants! My precious beautiful plants! A key to the library's forbidden section. No, they're all ruined! How could this happen? Can I fix it for her? No! I'm a monster! Chat, I have bad news. I upset the awesome skeleton witch. Flint, are we the baddies? Greetings, employee. My name is Freya. I believe you met my sister Helga, yes? Freya, Helga's Viking sister. Welcome to the Stairs of Success, TM. Prove your worth as an employee and demonstrate your company impact by climbing as high as you can. Would you like me to explain how this works? In the stairs... Sorry. In the Stairs of Success, you'll be climbing a tower with 100 floors, each containing monsters from all over Ever After Inc. Storybook Network. You folks have to defeat each enemy to climb the tower. Think of it as one big hands-on team-building exercise. Throughout your climb, you'll be rewarded with sweet prizes, and maybe even company swag. Yes, folks, exclusive company branded merch. And you will make it to the very top. Well, I won't spoil the surprise, but it's amazing. Now, there's a catch, of course. While you're attempting this optional challenge, you'll be unable to save your progress. That's right, if you die, you lose all your progress. And there's no healing opportunities, so you better come prepared and stocked up. However, every 10 floors, you have the option to return back here and keep your rewards. Hang on, lady. Isn't it a little negligent sending employees into a death trap? How is this allowed? You signed quite a comprehensive employee waiver when you got this job. Storybooks aren't beholden to the same legal red tape as the real world demands. Anyway, I'll go ahead and open the gate. Pit of 100 trials? For sure. I don't think we're gonna do the whole pit. I want to do the first 10 floors just to get a preview of it. Feel free to attempt this optional challenge at any time. I tell you right now, nobody has ever made it to the top, so good luck. You know, I've never actually completed the Pit of 100 Trials. Creature campaign. Not quite creature campaign. It's more of a sort of endurance test type deal.
Amazing! Or a tunnel. If a pit wasn't vertical, would it be a hallway or a tunnel? I think this would be... I think it would just be wider than it is tall. Yeah, it's still a pit. It's still a pit, like, that you fall in. It's just a, you know, wide pit. Fuck! It's just a trench or a quarry. Alright, kill the gnome. Get you. And so I mean this first floor of 10 is all enemies from World 1 or from the prologue. So they're pretty easy. Cuz the World 1 enemies I think were trickier enough. But the prologue enemies are pretty easy. Actually, were gnomes in the prologue? I think gnomes were early World 1. Also, I'm noticing we haven't been gaining any EXP. It's just money we're gaining. And I really like that choice, because it means we won't get over-leveled. Oh, fuck. I think that's called... any customer service position? Wait, that's too funny. Truth bomb. Oh my god, there we go. Got him, got him, got him. Ooh, boom. You got 2 EXP last fight. Oh, maybe it's just that I'm so over-leveled that those regular enemies were not doing anything for me. I think that's probably more likely. I just mistook it for, yeah, see, I got 1 EXP here. Okay. I mean, that's also fine. I don't think I run the risk of getting over-leveled fighting, enemies that are giving me 1 EXP each. Oh, fuck! He jumped and dodged it! He dodged to 90%. Damn, I can't believe he cheated like that. The RNG in FE6 is bugged. He dodged to 90%. You ever just get blasted by the unicorn's gay beam? Yes, because I respect the Unicorn Union and their right to strike for better working conditions. Unlike Cynthia, who refuses to respect the Unicorn Union and therefore will never feel the joy of the Unicorn gay beam. He's playing on 1RN mode! Not the 1RN mode. The unicorn gay beam is what made me trans. They're putting unicorn gay beams in the water that make our frickin' frogs trans. I think we all got hit by the unicorn gay beam. I like how every floor is like slightly different. Caution, the pit behind the sign will bring you back to the ground floor with no option to return. Risky business. This character will only be able to execute perfect blocks, but it will double the defense if they do. You know what? I'm feeling, speaking of risky business, I'm feeling a little bit risky myself. We'll go up to floor 20. It's the titular pit from the Pit of 100 Trials. Yo, no way. The pit is real. There we go. Get y'all. I like the shield, like, it carries the fire effects. I think that's pretty awesome. Oh, fuck, wait. Oh, I fucked up. Sharp. We'll do restoration. And then Fire Breath. The Pit TM. I liked that Pokemon ROM hack, the Pit. I quite enjoyed it. Okay. I think we winged Smackdown y'all. And then Cacophonous Chord. Perfect! There we go. Okay. Okay, y'all.
Okay, we fire breath you. Do you think ever after Rank knows we destroy all their junk? Or are they just like, huh, I could have sworn there was a pot here? I think they're too, like, caught up in corporate management bullshit to realize it. For a wolf, you don't smell that bad. There we go. Fuck! I forgot they have a throwing attack. Alright. We'll fire breath you. And buckler throw. Oh shit, poison. Alright, and burn your shield. Tactics, encourage team. Buckler throw. There we go! Missing pot from 102B takes too long. Missing pot form 102B takes too long to fill out. They probably do have ridiculous forms like that. Just so much paperwork. Cause like everyone in the office has seen me burn plants and shit. Alright, we cacophonous chord you. And then we break the shield. Buckler throw you. And cacophonous chord. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I think we go Wolfgang, cacophonous chord, and then we buckler barrage you. Restoration? Buckler barrage again. Get rid of the piggy. Alright, you're planting a seed. We cacophonous chord. Kill the seed. Restoration. Things are finally getting hard. Things are getting tricky. Things are getting tricky here. Up and then down. Damn, yeah, we got a significant amount of EXP for that one. That's how you know it was hard. This enemy is built like a Skylander. Fuck. Alright, we'll multi-buckler bash you. Fire breath. Fire breath. Encourage team. That color may have shrunk your size, but it can't shrink your ferocity. And fire breath. Hey buddy, come here. Come here. Wander into my fire breath. Oh my goodness. I wanted to fire breath it, because that'll just straight up kill it. Okay, well, Flaming Fury. And go to Wolfgang, where we will Cacophonous Chord. Courage team. You're my favorite fan! Probably my only fan. Do you know if you lose your levels and money if you die? Yes, you do. It's game over. Restoration. You're my favorite fan. Probably my only fan. That buckler throw is mesmerizing. I just want to fetch it. Alright. We should be close to... Oh, we are on floor 20. Okay. Poison Infusion! That seems pretty good. How much is that? That's 3. Okay. So poison. So you didn't quite have what it takes to climb the stairs to success. Next time, maybe try a growth mindset. And remember, teamwork makes the dream work. So, poison, instead of being like a damage over time effect, it gives you -1 defense. Don't worry, Wolfgang, we're fans of yours. Hell yeah. But we got the key to the forbidden section, so let's go there. Engage poison archetype. Oh, it is the poison. It's like the poison in the gauge. Thank you, thank you. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. I'll probably mention that in the review because Fire Emblem. Do we have the model minority unicorns still? No, the unicorns formed a union now. And they went on strike against the apartment construction complex. Oh, you guards. Oh, we poisoned him! I'm guessing this is a librarian barbarian. Librarian. This dangerous combo of librarian and barbarian comes from a Viking adventure tale. Librarians have an arsenal of weapons they can switch between, each dealing out massive amounts of damage. And he's got his bow now. Your loot plane mates want to plug my ears, but it's quite convenient as a weapon. She's such a bitch. Didn't we have a unicorn who said, "Yep, I'm one of the good ones"? Yeah, and then I killed him. I didn't actually kill him, but I wanted to. Perfect. Hello, kitty cat. Uh-oh. Wait, this is potentially a problem. Oh, I know what we need to do. Nope, that is not what we need to do. It's me, I'm that unicorn. Cynthia is a class traitor to the Unicorn Union. How do I get back? I see the solution. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat's smarter than me. Uh-oh, chat's smarter than me. Oh, I think I see it. I think I see it too. I think I figured it out. Yeah, chat's smarter than me. They figured it out sooner than me. Hi, Jenny. What are we playing? This is Escape from Ever After. It's a upcoming Paper Mario inspired RPG where you jump between different storybooks in order to defeat an evil corporation that is trying to basically do a colonization of storybook time. We have 3 party members so far. Flint the hero, Tinder the dragon, and Wolfgang the big bad wolf. Fake books, your favorite. And when I say this is inspired by Paper Mario, yes, the platforming is also not very good. Just like in Paper Mario, just like in Bug Fables, just like in TTYD, just like in Sticker Star. Platforming has never been the, platforming has never been the good part of Paper Mario. Let's just say that. That's so clever. That puzzle was clever. That was smart. Is this like a villain? Is the villain Disney? They're Ever After Incorporated, but I guess you can think of them as Disney.
Oh, that's where I put it.
A stronger buckler raises Flint's attack by 1!
So, yeah. After one of your failed attempts to defeat me, I stole your reinforced buckler and stashed it away here. Looks nicer than the one you're currently using, and, well, I figured we'd all benefit from boosting your fighting skills.
Oh wow, thanks Tinder. Yeah, my old buckler is certainly stronger. I had no idea you held on to this.
I forgot about it until now, but, there you go. Now there's no excuse for any of your slacking in battle.
Of course, since this increases my attack by 1, I should be much stronger. Now, let's keep looking for the book. That's huge, because he does the multi-hit attacks, too. Like, that's a really big deal. Whenever there's a save fax machine, I'm convinced there's gonna be a boss. Oh, or just toy soldiers. More toy soldiers. Alright, so we buckler throw you. Fire breath. I'm wondering. All offense is 4. I could remove the poison infusion. Give the poison infusion to Wolfgang instead, and give Flint the offense boost. And now he's got 3 as his standard offense. Oh, that's moving the bookshelf too. Okay. That's another one we gotta... And if we do this, there we go. This is very Paper Mario-like. It is. I have some bad news. I got a copy of Xenoblade 1 for Christmas. I played it, and I might be a convert. I mean, that's not bad news. You're allowed to like games that I don't like. If anything, I'm jealous of you. It's never fun to dislike something, right? Like, you'd always rather enjoy a work of art. Well, I think most people would always rather enjoy a work of art. I won't speak for literally everyone, but I think it's more common to, or I think it's preferable to enjoy a piece of media. Because we've only got so much time on this planet, right? Spend it doing thumbs that bring you joy. I like being a hater. I mean, if being a hater brings you joy, spend it being a hater then. There's another librarian barbarian. We open up a Dark Souls shortcut. Librarian barbarian, come here! There we go. Wait. Oh, that's actually pretty bad. Wait, that's actually pretty bad. Okay. That is not, that scales in a pretty bad way. Oh, he had it up! Oh, he's sharp! Okay. I gotta switch things up. The multi-hit attacks are actually way harsher in this. I gotta change my equipment. Alright, you do not actually want all offense. Take the poison instead. And free health share. I guess Blustery Ballad? And then Tinder will replace Flaming Fury with Brutal Ambush, I believe. Nino is your PFP. Nino is epic. I keep saying the thing that would convince me to play Fire Emblem 7 again, and I don't know if this is actually true, but I do think it would be cool. in reverse recruitment, because so many people join Hector mode in that same chapter where Eliwood and all of his friends join, it is technically possible to have a reverse recruitment layout where Nino is the Jagan. And I think that would be cool. Because then it just becomes Pentu. Trainee Jagan. I mean, an auto-leveled 21 Nino? You think FE7 is easy right now? Just wait until auto-leveled 21 Nino in Chapter 12. You ain't seen nothing yet. Restoration, bloom, bloom, bloom. Is Marcus internally 21? FE7 doesn't have internal levels, so Marcus isn't internally anything. But I think if you're making a Jagan via reverse recruitment, you do want to... Like, I think you want to make Nino 21 in that case. Did we go over here? We did. We came from over here. I forgot to ask what was your holiday. I don't celebrate any holidays this time of year. I guess technically New Year's, but, you know, I'm not religious, so I don't celebrate, like, Hanukkah or Christmas or Kwanzaa or any of that. Poison bomb. Okay. I think we buckler throw. But I hope if you celebrate, I hope you had a good one. So now we're all poisoned. Oh shit, the Librarian Barbarian is fucking scary. There we go, kill you. Let's switch to Wolfgang. Go again. Cacophonous chord. Encourage team. Without you, I would be flat. I enjoyed Christmas this year. My niece enjoyed it despite the family moments. Yeah, I know family, especially for queer folks, family can be really rough around this time of year. You should never piss off the librarians. Librarian barbarians. They're a tribe of their own. My family doesn't even call me Thea. Is that your name, Thea? I'm sorry, that's frustrating. I visited my Nana and Gramps because my Gramps is, I mean, they're both very old. They're in their 90s, but my Gramps is, he doesn't have much time left, and, it's hard. They're both, they're at the point where they've stopped calling me Danny just because, I mean, Gramps mixes up time. It's just too much to remember at that age. So it's not something to really get, that I can really get, like, upset about. I'm more just sad, of what it means for them, you know? You know, Gramps was telling stories and he kept jumping around between different times. So... Sorry. Christmas is technically not a Christian holiday. I'm atheist and I celebrate it. I disagree. Christmas is a Christian holiday. You don't have to be Christian to celebrate it. You also don't have to be Jewish to celebrate Hanukkah, but that doesn't change the fact that Christmas is a Christian holiday. I think one of the biggest sort of, frustrations, I guess, I have with that sort of discourse of like, oh, Christmas is a cultural holiday, not a Christian one. It's part of the, like, letting Christianity... It's part of the right-wing push to make Christianity and, like, Christian traditions and stuff, into the official part of, like, secular stuff. Especially in America, but, you know, it happens elsewhere as well. I can only really comment on more specific examples in the United States of America, but stuff like the Pledge of Allegiance, or just our currency, having "In God We Trust," all these things that reference God. I mean, fuck, even just, I say "oh my God," as just like a reflexive swear, despite the fact that I do not believe in a God. There's no Sky Daddy. It's Christianity being considered the default. Exactly. The origins are not rooted in Christianity. The origins of the winter solstice are not rooted in Christianity, but Christmas itself, you know, December 25th being Christmas, Christ Mass, those are rooted in Christianity. It's, you know, the Christian tradition sort of being mapped onto, a time of year that was more, that, you know, was associated with some pagan stuff. Like, if you want to celebrate, you know, the Harvest Festival, the winter solstice, that's not Christian. But if you're celebrating Christmas, you know, with Santa Claus and Christmas trees and gift exchanges, or even just calling it Christmas, that is Christian. I think most people these days do not celebrate a Christian holiday. I think that, part of sort of modern internet yada yada is we end up sort of out of touch from what is general, what is like normie core. I think if you are mostly interacting with, you know, queer-friendly spaces, then that's probably going to be true of the spaces that you are in. But I think, you know, just a reality check, right? And I know you are not in the United States, so this applies less to you. But it's sort of a reality check that I have to keep giving myself in terms of like, oh, most people are on this issue or that issue or whatever. Within the United States where I live, the reality that we're currently in is Donald Trump is in his second non-consecutive term in office. And I'm not super up to date on like global politics, but my understanding is like, you know, the rise of fascism is not contained to just the one country that I reside in. You know, the UK, Brazil, a lot of places are struggling with their own sort of like MAGA equivalent things. Over here, Christmas is genuinely relatively unreligious. That's fair. That's fair. I'm not gonna claim to you know, have any sort of insight in I'm not gonna claim to have any sort of insight into an area that I don't. But yeah, I think it's one of those things where like every time that I think to myself, oh yeah, most people are like, you know, on board with XYZ, you know, trans thing or whatever. Unfortunately, you know, the sad reality is it's most people that I interact with, but it's not, you know, most people. This must be the lookbook we're looking for. I don't know what it is, but it seems a bit spooky. Spooky? Oh, please, it's just a story. Who goes there? You shouldn't be in here. Time to destroy. I saw, you know, we have Shadow over Innsmouth as our... Couldn't stun him. Oh, fuck. Okay. Cacophonous chord. Alright, let's switch to Flint. Fucking hell. Okay. Things are not going well, chat. Things are not going well. The bloodthirsty cousin of the librarian. They've certainly been spending more time fighting than reading. La librarier. Oh shit! No! Fuck! Game over. Where was the last place we saved? Oh, it's right before we got Shadow over Innsmouth. Okay. The scanning stuff is not tied to a specific character. I know, it's great, right? A story about sinister happenings in a small fishing village. The barbarian promoted to warrior. Yo, wait, is this, that must be Sacred Stones then. Alright, well, Fire Breath, followed by Cacophonous Chord. There we go, okay. So, Librarian down. We will Coffee Cake. Research you. We'll ready Requiem you. Oh fuck, I fucked up! Oh, I fucked up! No burn. Oh, we don't have enough for Buckler Blowout. Okay. Buckler Blitz to pierce armor. There we go. Okay. He's got the bow. All right, Buckler Blitz again. Pierces armor. We're 1 damage shy. Okay, we got it. 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 We just do a regular attack. Oh my god. That guy's ridiculous. I can't believe Danny's playing the game that saved the series. Why are we censoring Awakening? I thought we liked that game. I mean, I'm decidedly meh on Awakening, but I've been informed by fans that I both hate and love it. I don't know. I think it's like, it's got a lot of cool ideas, and then it's ultimately just, what if we just spammed route maps for half of the game? I should promote to Librarian. It sure is there. It's a game that doth exist. I like to joke that it hashtag saved the franchise, because everyone says it saves the franchise. But like, I am of the personal belief that Awakening, obviously, some elements of it, like, appeal to the general public more than previous Fire Emblem. But I genuinely believe the biggest contributing factor that people don't take into account is Awakening was one of the only games on the 3DS when it came out. And so that boosted its popularity severely, because if you have a 3DS, what else are you gonna play? Right? And so that just, it boosted its install base in the same way that, like, you know, Donkey Kong Bonanza, I think, is a phenomenal game. But I guarantee you a lot of people who are not Donkey Kong fans played it if they got a Switch 2 because it's one of the only games on the Switch 2, right? I think being one of the only games in the first year of a console's life boosts a game much more than people are accounting for when it comes to Awakening. Because the sort of debate is like, oh, you know, you might not like the direction that Fire Emblem is going, but clearly everyone else loves it. And they need to keep doing exactly what they did in Awakening because it was the most popular game or whatever. And now it's Three Houses. Three Houses again, like, I think the mechanics in it did appeal to a wide audience. I'm not trying to pretend that, like, you know, the dating stuff and the persona stuff and the school management stuff and whatnot, all of that isn't a factor in the popularity. But I also think, you know, timing, you know, Three Houses came out during, like, COVID craze. Animal Crossing was the same way. We're the newest Animal Crossing. Like, COVID, it got the COVID sales bump. I'm a Three Houses baby, so I will shut my mouth on this. No, you can share your opinion. Like, I think that, if anything, being a Three Houses baby makes your opinion more valuable in this conversation, because something in Three Houses appealed to you in a way that the earlier entries of the series didn't. And I think, you know, you being someone who onboarded in that game can give insight better into why that game onboarded more people, as opposed to, you know, random asshole like me who started with Path of Radiance. I got Bonanza for Christmas. I still haven't played it. My wife just started it, and she's liking it. She likes going monkey mode. My opinion is annoying when people who've only played Three Houses use that to hate on the other games in the series because they are not like Three Houses. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't agree with the idea of, like, oh, Three Houses isn't a Fire Emblem game that people put out there, because, like, okay, if we take that same logic, then FE4 also isn't a Fire Emblem game because it's got huge differences. But I do think that, like, it's okay if you only like one Fire Emblem. The series is very, very different from each other. So, like, if you only like Three Houses, or if you only like Gaiden and SOV, if you only like FE4, that's perfectly fine and valid. If you only like the GBA games, that's perfectly fine and valid, you know? But it doesn't mean the games that you don't like are, you know, horrible, awful, don't exist. Pauline's a sweetheart in Bonanza. Pauline's great. I only really like 2 Fire Emblem games. Is it FE7 and Three Houses? Because you've got Nino, and you're a Three Houses babe, so I'm assuming it's that, or is it Awakening? Is it Awakening? I know you love Awakening. You always talk about how much you love Awakening. I'm joking. My guess would be it's Fates and Three Houses. No! I got the Cats Lock response. It's SOV and Conquest. Oh, just Conquest, not like Fates as a whole. You're not gonna own the Birthright and Rev Degenerates. I like Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem is all-encompassing. I like Fire Emblem. I'm always willing to give a new one a shot. I hate Awakening. I know, I was teasing you. Sorry if that wasn't obvious. Sorry. It's Heroes and Shadows. Fire Emblem Shadows. Awakening. Okay, we got the book we came for. Come on, let's get out of here. Did you just come from the Forbidden Library? Nope. Why would we be hanging out in there? The books we keep in there are forbidden for a reason. They pose a phenomenal risk to our employees, and it's my job as head of HR to keep everyone safe. So let me ask you again. Were you in the Forbidden Library? Of course not. We would never break the rules. Okay, glad to hear it. Apologies for ambushing you like that. Some miscreant stole my key, and I was concerned it was you folks.
That was a close one. I feel bad for lying to her.
Who cares? Manager gave us a job, and we cannot let a promotion pass us by. Now let's go report back to Mr. Moon.
Ah, you have the book! Excellent work, team! So as promised, here's the reason I had you go through all that trouble. You see, well, an employee of mine has gone missing. Detective Sherlock Holmes was hired from a mystery novel for his deductive skills and street smarts. Ever after Inc. wanted to open a new branch in the book you recovered, we thought Holmes would be the perfect fit to go scope things out. But well, he went into the storybook and never returned. The problem is, after Detective Holmes failed to return, corporate deemed this storybook too dangerous for entry. The book was locked away, which is why I needed you to recover it. I'm not one for going against corporate, but Detective Holmes went missing on my watch, and if he's in trouble, I simply can't stand by and do nothing. Will you folks channel into Shadow over Innsbeak and help me find Sherlock Holmes?
Nah, sounds dangerous. I knew I could count on you! So why is this book, Shadow over Innspeak, so dangerous? That it's been banned? I'm guessing instead of turning into fish, they turn into birds. I'm sure it's nothing you guys can't handle. But just in case, I'm gonna reduce the security on Tinder's collar just a tad. Okay, so that's Tinder's power-up. I'll make your attacks a bit stronger in battle. Well, if you're trusting me so much, let's say we remove it entirely.
Not a chance, my fire friend.
Anyway, best of luck finding detective.
And as I said, if you keep the good work up, another promotion is certainly in your future. Oh, and team, do make sure you're prepared before you leave. Remember to visit Helga on the balcony. She can upgrade your attacks. See you later, kid.
Tinder's been upgraded. We're talking about the banned books now. Awakening is definitely my least favorite that I played, but I still like it. I think Awakening is one of those games that I like more in theory than in practice. Whenever I play it, I think I like it less, and the longer I spend not playing it, I like it more.
Hey, new guy, will you sign my petition to stop the cafeteria from serving eggs?
Sure. Is serving eggs offensive to you because you're like an egg?
What? No, I'm just trying to watch my cholesterol, and I think others should do the same.
Let's go to the vending machine. After we had our tough librarian fight. Egg. Alright, let's upgrade Brutal Ambush. Breaks all shields. Yeah, we'll upgrade that. Because I want to be able to break the steel shields. Okay. I like the Plague Doctor mask. I decided to mix and match. I bought the Plague Doctor mask, but I didn't buy the Plague Doctor outfit. I'm in the suit outfit. I thought that would be a little bit fun. Just get a little silly with it, you know? The Shadow over Innspeak. The Zappers. Wow, I can't believe we're in yet another storybook. It sure is dark and foggy here. How are we gonna find Sherlock Holmes in this place? First things first, let's get our hotel and check in. Sherlock Holmes is staying there too, so that's a good place to start looking. Boink, boink, boink. Hello. Oh, it's Innspeak because there's seagulls. Hi, can you point me towards the hotel? I suggest you head right on back the way you came, outsider. You're in my way. Alright, so this is gonna be for our... This is gonna be when we get Eva, our skeleton witch friend. Well, here's the hotel. We don't serve outsiders. I don't think he's in any state for a chat. This isn't the hotel, it's just a tavern. Okay. Maybe the hotel's over here?
I'm told preparations are almost complete. Yes, the old one will soon rise again.
Mine. Wrong seagulls? Be on the look for any unfortunately named cats. Oh, is Shadow over Innsmouth the one with the N-word cat? Wow, they just have the fucking the cult statue right in the middle of the town. Also, I see I have another sun gem available. It's just the same author. Yeah, I know that's I know it's Lovecraft. So this is our map. Docks, Town Square, Lighthouse, Quail Manor, Rail Yard, and Chapel.
Embrace the void, stranger. For to know what lies beneath the sea is to know true madness. Did you want to take a look inside my instrument shop, stranger? Well, shame. I gotta lock myself out, so I got no business with you.
An instrument shop, Sounds like I'd be useful to certain someone in our party. How can we help you open up the shop?
If you're real keen on hiding up an outsider, you need to go to the town locksmith. His shop is west of here. Thing is, we're in the midst of a feud. I won't get into it, but he'd sooner part with their own beak than help me. So I reckon you might have him do some convincing.
We're on it. Let's upgrade Wolfgang's attack. Presumably that's what this side quest is for. Oh. I can't get over there yet. The Rail Yard and Quail Manor. We forgot to pet the cat. Where's the cat? Where's the cat? I must correct this. I fixed it. I fixed it, chat. Do you forgive me?
You got business with me, outsider? No? Best be on your way, then. Where to check in? There should be a room under Ever After Inc.
Room 6. A key to room 6. Say, we're looking for another Ever After Inc. employee that stayed in the hotel recently, a detective? Have you seen him?
Nope.
Thanks for nothing. Thou art forgiven. I'm leaving for a minute. See you soon. For your crime, there can be no forgiveness, but you've earned a reprieve. I'll take the reprieve at least. Whew, I'm beat. And these beds are looking mighty cozy. Should we go to sleep for the night and continue our investigation in the morning?
Works for me.
Later that evening.
Psst, Flint, wake up. There's someone outside the door.
Did they leave? I guess we should go check it out.
You guys go first. I'll bring up the rear. But not because I'm scared or anything.
Oh, cultist! 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 Wow, it sure is dark down here. Good thing we have a fire-breathing light source with us. Oh, it's doing the Super Paper Mario thing. The World 7 thing, where you gotta use Bowser's breath to light everything up. That's clever. Poisonous brew. I like that when you throw away an item, it's still there so you can pick it up later. That's nice. That's a nice little, like... I don't know if quality of life is the right word, but it's a nice feature. Oh, hello, I found the summoning circle. And I found the cultists! Super Paper Mario is so underrated. I think it's overrated. I do not like Super Paper Mario. I think it is a bad video game. Mysterious robed figure devoted to unspeakable forces. Using dark magic, cultists will sacrifice their own health to buff allies. Marked. If an enemy marks you, watch out. Any damage dealt to them will be dealt back to whoever is standing on the glyph at the end of your turn. That's okay. Elite cultist. A cultist leader, they cast a tricky spell that marks their foes, applying any damage they make to the marked target. Oh, fuck. I didn't see the dagger. Okay, we'll buckler throw you. Marked you. And summoning a tentacle. Shit. Well, we can at least fire breath you and not have to worry about the retaliation damage. The daggers are poisonous too. Demon cultist. Shit, we've been found out. Darkness map. Bye, Danny. Fun having hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, Sleepy J. Who or what were those guys?
I don't know, but this is so not what I signed up for.
Hey, look, they dropped something. A key for room 3. It's a room key. That was a way more challenging fight than I expected from just like regular enemies. I guess the cult leader's not like a regular enemy, it's like an elite enemy, but still. There's that muffin. I saw a Cthulhu. We are cooked. Poison strike. Yo, the knives poison just like Engage.
Wow, what happened here? It's a mess.
Detective's journal. Journal that belongs to Sherlock Holmes. This journal is property of Detective Sherlock Holmes. Private. Do not read. Let's read it! Dear Diary, today I arrived in the seaside town of Innsbruck. The air tastes of salt and the darkness is oppressive. Suitable atmosphere for wallowing, as I am still reeling from my true love's bitter rejection. Once more I find myself alone with my cherished diary as my steadfast confidant. Why must I be so lonely? Am I undeserving of love and companionship? Such thoughts plague my mind. Alas, I am here to scout the location for a new Ever After Ink branch, and scout I shall. I am deducing that the storybook would be perfect for a new branch. Although these feather folk are quite unfriendly, outside my window I keep seeing robed figures slinking through the darkness. Something strange is going on here, and I intend to get to the bottom of things. Wow, this poor guy, his heart is totally broken. I wonder who rejected him. Someone we know from the office, perhaps?
Okay, so this guy's an unwanted loner with a failed love life. Any indication of where he went next?
The diary ends there. The rest of the pages have been ripped out.
That's odd. And the window's clearly been smashed. Did someone break in to tamper with his diary? Let's go out and see what we can find.
He said he was rejected by the love of his life. Did Watson finally leave him? Is this the fucking, what is it, what's the Sherlock ship that everyone got, like, obsessed with and it broke their brains for the BBC Sherlock? Hey, I found this channel a few days ago. I'm loving it. Didn't know you streamed on YouTube. Yeah, I stream pretty regularly on YouTube. Sometimes on Twitch, sometimes on YouTube. Just sort of depends. Cthulhu went down like a punk getting bonked by a boat. I mean, I thought Cthulhu was, like, unknowable, right? John Locke. Yes, John Locke. Stranger Things is the new John Locke as well. Oh, we have a detective outfit. So we can follow their footprints. It's the detective's jacket and hat. Put them on! I feel much more astute. Hey, look at that! Footprints! Belonging to Detective Holmes, no doubt. Dressing as a detective really does help.
You wouldn't catch me wearing that goofy outfit.
You can now track Detective Holmes' footprints using the detective outfit. Wearing a piece of the detective outfit will allow you to track footprints of relevant characters. Follow the trail to see where they've been. So do I only need one piece? Can I still be a plague doctor? Yes, I can. What game is this? It looks cool. This is Escape from Ever After. It is an upcoming RPG inspired by the Paper Mario series. Similar to things like Bug Fables, Born of Bread, and then of course the original Paper Mario games as well. It is coming out, I think, January 22nd? So there's a link down in the stream's description if you want to wishlist it and, check it out for yourself when it comes out. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. It's got a really interesting sort of combat system that feels like a natural evolution of the Paper Mario one. The One Piece is real. 23rd. Thank you. Plague Detective, investigating the origins of different diseases. Deep One, a fishy creature from the depths of the sea. They can use weapons, hold shields, and even stack. Given enough time, Deep Ones will call for help, so avoid their poisonous attacks and dispose of them quickly. Alright, so we can have Tinder kill this one. You call for help. And you're stacking now. Oh, perfect! So we will wing smackdown, y'all. Slam, slam, slam. The Deep One face is so goofy. Can't go in the water. Oh, I'm gonna make a prediction, chat. Chat, I'm gonna make a prediction. Sherlock's true love, I think it's Ava, the skeleton witch. And I think that's why she's gonna join the party. Yo, okay. So he's doing the sacrifice thing. Alright, so we burn you. Is Ava a character name? Is the name Ava shared by Sherlock Holmes character? I don't think so. But I can't say for certain that I know. I am not super familiar with the Sherlock canon. Oh, we're on a timer. They're ticking us. Get some more coins. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, shit! Brutal ambush. And you're trying to buff him. You killed yourself to buff him. More cultists. I think we always go TP. And this lets us get Flaming Fury back. So that's good, that's good. Open up a Dark Souls shortcut. And another elite cultist here. Okay. Oh wait, fuck! I forgot they had the spear pointed out. And it reflects back. Flaming Fury. Oh, fuck! Yeah, this thing pointed out again! I'm so bad at this. One day I'll get it right. And then if we blow out the torches, it'll reverse. And we can go this way now. Getting the first strike on these guys is like actually so hard. Wolf with loot, he's awesome. That is Wolfgang. He's the big bad wolf. And he has like Ocarina of Time type ocarina powers with his loot. Like you do the little like music thing, play the songs. So he can, right now the ones that we have, he can make plants grow. And he can bring wind, like, you know, because he's the big bad wolf. So we use him for like blowing out flames. We used him to blow down the straw house, because the previous one was the 3 little pigs. That's where we got him from. An excerpt torn from Sherlock Holmes's journal. It's another entry from the detective's journal. Dear diary, my heart still aches for my lost love, and my spirit isn't empty. Yet I trudge on. I've arrived at Quail Manor to meet with the enigmatic Madame Quail. The Quail family has its roots in this town, going back for centuries, and Madame Quail is its matriarch. If anyone can tell me about this place, she can. I also do wonder if she's single. So Detective Holmes has been here before. Let's check it out. Can we open a sort of Dark Souls shortcut from here? There's the locksmith. Getting to the locksmith is looking like a pain in the ass. Get rid of the stack of you. Madame Quail is going to be the cult leader. That's my theory as well. He's like our anima dancer. He is quite epic. Warning, unauthorized access to the sewers is prohibited. Innsbeek rail yard closed till further notice. Please ignore any strange noises coming from the premises. The door seems blocked from the other side. I don't know if I can get up there. You'd like to get across, wingless stranger? You have to drain the water manually from the sewers. Shame you can't fly across. What a dickhole. Alright, well, let's go see Madame Quail. We gotta pet all the cats. That is required. I can't believe this flyer insulted us for being infantry. Rude. Quail Manor? This is where Sherlock Holmes went next, according to his journal. But it looks like his trail's gone cold. Ooh, and what do we have here? She's literally a quail. Unsurprising. They're all birds. I, of course, am Madame Quail. Welcome to my home. Madame Quail, aristocratic matriarch of the Quail family. And who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? We are Flint, Tinder, and Wolfgang, visiting on behalf of Ever After Inc. We're looking for Detective Sherlock Holmes, a fellow employee. He's gone missing, and apparently he came to your manor at some point to visit with you. Have you seen him? I'm afraid not. Nobody like that ever came by here. By the way, ma'am, can you tell us anything about why the streets of Innsbeek are filled with hostile robed figures and other creatures? Creatures? Why, I don't know what you're talking about. The streets of Innsbeek are safe. My family practically built this place, you know. I've known this community like the back of my wing, and I've never seen any creatures. Do you mind if we have a look around? Of course. Please make yourself at home. I like this music, this fancy ass rich person music they've got for the mansion. Oh, hello, cook. Hey, would you please move over a bit? Sorry, sir, I cannot abandon my post. Madame specifically requested I stand here. I just need you to move to the side slightly. My apologies, sir, that will not be possible. You're a chef, shouldn't you be in the kitchen? I'm not needed in the kitchen until Chef Duxter starts cooking for the big feast. Until then, I must remain here, per my orders. Noted. Alright, so we're doing a Beau's Mansion type deal. Good evening, sir. Through here is Quail Manor's garden, which I regret to inform you is off limits. Where we're gonna have to solve a bunch of puzzles in the fancy mansion. Either she's lying or she ate Sherlock? Excuse me, I'm looking for my colleague. He's a detective. Have you seen anyone like that? No, sir, I don't believe I have. Oh, another guest! Will you be joining us for dinner, sir? Wait, another guest? Was the first guest a detective by chance? Sir, I'm afraid I must get back to work. No time for chit-chat. But you're just standing there.
What are you doing in my kitchen?
Oh, we didn't mean to bother you. Madam Quail said we could look around.
Did she now? Fine then. I'm Duxter, the head chef at Quail Manor.
Duxter, the billed butcher of Innsbeek.
Now, sir, if you wouldn't mind, I'm trying to manage a bit of a crisis in here.
What's the problem?
Well, I'm missing a couple of key ingredients, so there'll be no feast until I have them.
We're happy to help. What do you need?
Very well. I need fresh worms and berries. Both ingredients can be found in Quail Manor's garden. Please retrieve them for me so I can begin cooking.
Okay, we'll be right on that.
Now, if you'll excuse me...
Everything about this quail screams cult leader, or just rich, entitled lady. We're looking for a man called Detective Sherlock Holmes. Have you seen him? Oh, so that company sent you as well. I mean, no, I haven't seen your colleague. Then how'd you know he was from our company? What company? Just now you said, so that company sent you as well.
I don't recall saying that at all.
She could be both. She could be both. She could be both. Hello, sir. Upstairs is Madame Quail's private quarters. How do we get up there? Unfortunately, the architecture of Quail Manor is designed for winged folk. It won't be possible for you to ascend. But presumably, if we can get small, we can go in. If we can shrink down to a mouse size. Don't mind me, I'm just smashing all your shit. A very expensive vase. You're just asking for trouble putting this out? Good evening, sir. Through here is Quail Manor's garden, which I regret to inform you is off limits to guests. We were asked by Duxter to come collect some ingredients in the garden. Oh, Duxter asked you to? Go right ahead, sir. Apologies for getting in your way. Please don't tell him I give you a hard time or anything. So we need worms. What all did we need? Worms and berries. Okay, we can get up here. More creatures in the garden. Worms here. Attention, Quail Manor servants. Are you looking for worms? They won't pop up unless the ground is muddy. Find the switch and turn on the faucet. Well, I found the switch. And then, okay, here's the pattern we want. Far left, far right, and then these two in the middle. A delicious, tasty worm. Oh, lit? Okay, wait, hold on. This looks oh! That's where they're... Okay. So you go far left. Okay. Yeah, they're linked to each other. Okay, and then you're in the middle. The two of you are in the middle. Madam Quail seems sus. I don't know, Walt. You're acting like a bit of a sussy baka. And then the middle two are the ones that get lit. Hey, Duckster, the bird guarding the garden gave us a hard time. Alright, the gate is open. Oh, shit! Oh, no! He killed us! Fuck, okay. Alright, we'll wing smackdown y'all. Just kill the whole vertical column. We have a coffee cake. And we pumpkin spice. And then horn headbutt. I also just realized I didn't have to horn headbutt. I could have used the cacophonous chord. It's fine, though. Your fierceness in battle is inspiring me to write a ballad in your honor. Sir Flint, you died so tragically. Is that Monty Python? No, that's brave Sir Brian, who bravely ran away. Okay, we got the berry. I can't burn down her garden. This is so sad. Homophobia, I can't burn down this rich bitch's garden. I can just barely not reach, it seems like. I got it. Spiky shield. When guarding, enemies making contact will take 1 damage. Costs 3. Do that. I think it might have been Brave Sir Robin who ran... Right, it is Brave Sir Robin, which would make sense for the bird theme. I'm stealing your muffins, by the way. Look at all the fish she has. Excellent. You retrieved the missing ingredients. Now I can start cooking for the feast. Where's my sous chef? Can you please let him know it's time to start cooking? Hey, Duxter's ready to start cooking for the feast, and he needs you in the kitchen. Oh, of course, right away. And now I can finally get the last page of, or the next page of Sherlock's diary. From the Journal of Detective Sherlock Holmes. Dear Diary, I've spoken with Madame Quayle. She's a very intelligent lady, and I must admit she's quite charming. I explained to Madame Quayle that Ever After Inc. would be opening a new branch in Innsbruck, and she seemed strangely amused. Behind those beady eyes, I could sense the gaze of a bloodthirsty predator. There's something fishy going on around here, and I'll be getting to the bottom of it. So the detective did come here after all. Why was Madame Quayle lying? Wait, there's another entry here. Dearest Journal, I feel as though I'm being watched. After speaking with Madame Quayle, I've returned to my hotel room to find a strange letter slipped onto my door. It read, Dear Detective, you are in grave danger. You must leave Innsbruck immediately. There was no signature, no trace of who wrote it except for a single footprint on the parchment, perhaps left by mistake. Who might have left a strange note for Detective Holmes? Let's put our detective skills to good use and track down whoever read this letter. We have a footprint to go off of. It's worth a shot. You can now track the footprint you found in the mysterious letter using the detective outfit. I don't see any footprints. Do I need the full outfit again? Maybe? Or maybe I'll find them later? Oh, you know what? We probably have to go back to the inn, because that's where the letter was left. Oh, it's getting spooky. Chat, I didn't know this was a horror game. Alright, we drained the sewers there. Oh, hello! A ghastly creature that slinks through the alleyways of Innsbruck. Watch out for its second form. Oh boy. Oh fuck. I think that's its second form. Holy shit, Flint! Okay, well, restoration. Things are getting tricky. Oh my god, they have a third arm underneath their head. Yeah, they do. Alright, let's make this lily pad grow so we can get across to the other area. Oh, an ink bottle. Nice. Alright, so this will let us get back. What the fuck are those things and why do they have lobster claws? They're freaky creatures is what. Alright, so yeah, the footprints were over there. So they're going all the way back here to this bridge. And they start on the... because he flew over. Halt! Oh, Ava from HR! Fancy meeting you here. I'm sure I've got this all wrong, but from my perspective, it looks like you stole my key, broke into the forbidden section, made off with company property, and entered this world despite it specifically being banned from travel, all behind my back. And on top of that, you burnt my beautiful plant collection to the ground. I must be mistaken, right? Because surely nobody would so blatantly cross me. We can explain everything?
It's okay, Flint, I got this. Lady, we can do whatever we please. We don't answer to you. Look, I know if it makes you feel good to toss people around, but the truth is you're just a cog. You don't mean anything to anybody. Nobody's afraid of you.
Are you finished?
Yeah, so why don't you scurry your way back to the office and file some paperwork or whatever it is you do.
Tinder! Does anybody else have anything to say? I'm all ears, hee hee. Ma'am? Miss? Tinder didn't mean it. Can you please change your back? Don't you think you're being a bit harsh? Well, Flint, let's hear from you. Why shouldn't you share your friend's punishment? Okay, look, we're searching for Sherlock Holmes. I'm sorry we went behind your back, but he could be in trouble and we have a strong lead on where to find him. I know this book is dangerous, but we're experienced enough to handle it. Is that so? Well, orders to ban this book straight from corporate. And I'm strictly enforcing it because I will not lose yet another employee on my watch. If you really think you're strong enough to handle things, then how about you prove it to me? Through a duel, you and me right now. I'll be the judge of what you're capable of. Oh, fuck. The Witch of HR is caught up to you. Watch out for her bouncy kangaroo hop. Okay, I spiky shielded her. We'll buckle her barrage. Okay, I win the duel. Okay, that was not as scary as I thought it would be. Ava, considering this is chapter 2, Flint has the option of... has a high opinion of their combat prowess. Hey, I mean, we beat up the 3 little pigs. Very well, Flint. You're stronger than you look. I'll transform your friends back.
Ugh, I didn't think anything could be more humiliating than that current form. But here we are.
Okay, listen up, folks. I'll permit you to stay in the story to find Detective Holmes, but I'm coming with you. Thank you, Castert, for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you. I'm not sure HR is supposed to challenge employee to duels. Oh, that won't really be necessary. We already have a productive dynamic going, and it's decided. Without me, you'll never find Detective Holmes. I'm joining the team. It's a pleasure to be joining some of Ever After Inc.'s most promising new employees. You'll certainly benefit from some of my wisdom and experience on your team. Now listen carefully. My magic is centered around transformation. I can transform any character you encounter. Give it a try. Press and hold X to charge my wand and let go. I'll cast a spell. Nice! I can transform everyone you encounter into a chicken. But small critters like cats and mice have special forms that you can only see by transforming them. Check it out. Transform this cat and use his special form to get the coin. I knew someone would have something to do with cats. I thought it would be a Wolfgang song. Great job. I'm looking forward to working with you, Flynn. Okay, let's find Detective Holmes. Right. Ava, can you please give us a moment? So, obviously, we gotta keep the whole Take Ever After Inc. thing on the down low for now.
Ugh, if she finds out about our plans, it'll ruin absolutely everything. We can't let that happen.
Maybe she'll come around to the cause.
Doubtful. I've never seen such a loyal office drone in my life. We'll just have to play along for now until we find the detective. Hopefully then she'll just go back to HR and leave us to our plans.
Alright, friends! Let's get a move on, shall we? This detective won't find himself, hee hee! Alright, so I can't I thought those would be for her, like letting you transform, but maybe that's an upgrade, like how Wolfgang got an upgrade. Yeah, let's restore our HP and MP. Hey there, we're looking for a detective colleague of ours. We know it was you who sent him that warning letter.
Yeah.
You know something. Tell us what happened to him.
Listen, pal. Some mysteries best be left unsolved. You hear? You're in danger. Now you may not be savvy. Do it yet. I reckon it's high time you leave this place.
We know your letter said the same to Sherlock Holmes, but we really need to find him.
Tell you what. If I had another sip of nectar, I might be more inclined to help you out. Bring me a bottle of nectar and I'll sing like a canary. There should be some extra upstairs. Not sure how a wingless numb like yourself is gonna get there, though.
So I'm assuming the mice transform into like a ladder or something. Oh wait, no, I know I can transform cats into springs. Is there a cat over here? There is a cat over here. Mushroom. Mushroom cat. This sweet nectar is popular and addictive amongst certain birds.
Nectar, you got some. Give her here, I beg you. Ah, that's better. Numbs the pain, if you catch my meaning. My name's Pete. Pigeon Pete.
Pigeon Pete, the town drunk. You said you'd tell us what you know about Sherlock Holmes?
That I did. I must warn you, though, this story ain't for the faint of heart. Innsbruck, you see, we're just a quiet little fishing hamlet, it were. But after a time, them fishes started to dwindle through rough times. Came upon the town, they did. Without fishing industry to keep Innsbruck going, folks around here got real desperate. There was one family, however, the depression didn't touch. You see, the Quayle family have always been flush with wealth. Practically built this town, they did. But there have been tales for generations, mind you. Whispers about their dealings with something dark, something sinister. They pray no gods known to bird kind. So when Madame Quayle came to the simple folk of Innsbruck offering up secrets to fix their wealth and fix their woes, well, you see, you gotta understand the townsfolk. It's on anything.
And so the Order of the Feather was born. A cult ran by Madame Quail, devoted to worshiping the ancient god who lurks in the deepest abyss of the ocean. This god be older than the blinking universe itself. And I fear now to speak its true name, for to speak it be to call it forth. In exchange for hefty hauls and treasures from realms unknown, the Order of the Feather pledges themselves to the Old One. And through worship and sacrifices, the Old One gets stronger. It sends minions ashore to carry out its commands, and now the streets of Innsbeak be teeming with vile creatures from the depths. I knew it. You were right, Charellis the Demon. You were right. And if that weren't enough to chill your bones, them that bow down to the Old One start becoming one with the ocean. Keep a sharp eye on the townsfolks. You might spy fins or other fishy traits starting to show. I did see on one he had like kind of scaly tail. Ah, Wolfgang's asleep! So where be your missing detective, you might be wondering. I reckon he's slated for a sacrifice to the Old One, like many afore him. A valuable sacrifice he'll be, seeing as the detectives from beyond this realm. Same goes for you lot. That's why you're an immortal peril. Oh my god, that's simply awful. I knew this place was too dangerous. I'm going to have to fire so much paperwork when this is over. I love paperwork.
Okay, so an evil cult, ancient ocean-dwelling god, and a whole lot of nonsense. Got it. Where might the detective be now? I'd like to get the show on the road. If it ain't too late, the detective's still likely held captive in Quail Manor. Listen very carefully. Madame Quail's private quarters, there's a hidden switch under her desk. You gotta find the switch to enter the chamber. Hopefully the detective will still be there. Now hurry! Time's running short. No doubt the Old One's minions are alerted to your presence, and the Order of the Feather will be coming for you.
Wow, thanks for your help. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Oh, there's your something. All right, let's brutal ambush y'all. Oh, right, it only breaks wooden shields. Fuck, I'm stupid. Okay, Spiky shielded him. I don't think I want to live in this town. There's flying tentacles now. This town stinks. Okay, we'll hit the tower. Crush y'all. I forgot to equip Ava with badges. We've got Rue Romp, hop on a single enemy. Rue Rush, hop on every enemy. And Foul Play, transform an enemy into a chicken for one turn. But heal them when you do so. Okay. So she has the default jump from above. That'll be useful for dealing with metal shields. But I forgot to equip her with stuff. We have 9 left. Okay. Well, we can go Guard Expert, Pity Party, Free Health Share. Oh, hello! We get the library now! Hee hee, care to part with your precious sun gems? I've got just what you need, though you may not know it yet. Frog's Kiss. Shoot poisonous tongue that pulls the enemy to the front. If blocked by a shield, the shield is pulled off. That seems quite good. Let's get that. Like, rearranging their line seems pretty good. And we've activated the library teleporter. And an ink bottle. Because we have a couple of ink bottles. Let's go see what upgrades Helga has for us. Also, back to the Plague Doctor mask. Of course, of course. We can also be an armor knight. There, we've got a duck now. We can become the Doga archetype. Alright, I think we definitely want upgraded Frog Piss. It lets her attack again. Oh, right, and there's a cat here we can transform. We are torturing this poor cat. Oh, fuck. Okay, we need to torture the cat some more? Real talk, I'm fine with Sheeta becoming Sheeta, but Drog is such a bad name. I'm pretty sure it was always spelled that way. It's just like pronounced Doga? And I'm pretty sure it's like, it was always spelled that way. It's just a pronunciation difference or something. That poor cat. Yo, secret mouse store? 3 blind mice? Well, 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 if it isn't my favorite company, Bootlickers. Welcome to our shop of rarities. We're not technically authorized to be selling this stuff, though, so keep this place close to the chest, huh? You know you've shit this shop up in my bedroom, right? Tell you what, as soon as you take your castle back, the bedroom is yours again. But for now, we're just borrowing the space to make a bit of extra cash here and there. Have a look around and see if anything interests you. Strawberry Shortcake, 40 HP, 20 HP for each hero. We have another risky business. Deafening Quake. Play a thundering chord that hits all grounded enemies within the target, splitting damage between them and piercing defense. I kind of want that. How much is thunder? It's... Okay, so we need to get 2. $7 MP for that, too. That's so much. It's the same pun in both languages. It's the word for guard spelled backwards, but in Japanese, it sounds more natural to say it than drog. I did not realize it was the word guard spelled backwards. I never realized that. I might be a little bit stupid. Jack Simmons 7699. Welcome to the emoji channel membership. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate you. All right, this is the crypto enthusiast. I do not have 100 coins for the crypto enthusiast. Do you hate free money? Get lost, chump. Now she's hanging out in our office? It's meant to be the English word guard spelled backwards, just in Japanese. Yeah, I just never made that connection. I'm pretty sure we helped her already, because we counted the wolves, or did she need something different? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Yeah, I think we got her already. I don't know why the email is still there as if the quest is active. Oh, I think now that we have the transforming powers, we can probably get to the locksmith. Can't we? Oh, fuck, and then there's this guy. Tentacles. And then we roof romp. And then we buckler throw. Okay, it is considered sharp because it's pointing up. I didn't know. Honestly, that feels like a skill issue at that point, that you would jump on the dagger instead of the head directly behind it. Sorry, Ava, but that seems like that's your problem, not my problem. Honestly, at this point, I think we take the MP. Oh, I always could have gotten here. I just couldn't find the way. Whoops, that's my bad. Hey, are you the locksmith? The instrument shop's owner is locked out of his store and needs your help.
You know, Bill, very typical to use some outsider to conduct his business. Well, I got news for you, pal. That foul-feathered fiend is not welcome to my services. You know what he did?
Okay, I don't want to get in the middle of this, but what would it take for you to unlock the instrument store?
I suppose I'd be inclined to help you if you did a little something for me first. You see, I lost my glasses. I'm working with all these tiny little parts and I can't see anything properly without them. Find my glasses and I'll unlock the instrument store.
Okay, where do you last remember having them?
Let's see. Must have been fluttering around the docks.
I'll see what I can do. Look at him, he's stuck on the car. He's stabbing so hard, chasing after us. Oh, whoops. All right. Let's head upstairs. What does the mouse become? Also a mushroom. A mouseshroom. Alright, I don't know about y'all, chat, but I'm getting very big boss energy from this. I think we're gonna have to fight Madam Quail. There's a secret switch. God forbid women do anything. Assert dominance. At least the mouse gets to move around, unlike the cats. Oh, is the switch that I... Yeah. There's a switch under here. Well, this is
This is unsettling.
Yeah, there's a save fax machine and a vending machine. This is very much boss energies. We're gonna have to fight Madam Quail, aren't we? And a muffin. My switch has been triggered, senses tingling. Oh, or we fall down a trapdoor. Ah! Well, 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 look who's decided to join us. Excellent timing, really. We were just about to begin the ritual now that we've feasted. You've kindly saved us the trouble of coming to find you. Yes, indeed, you will play an important role in the ceremonies to come, along with the detective. Now we have more than enough tribute for our great god. Duckster, will you please apprehend our fine friends when we begin the ritual? Oh, it's Duckster we're gonna have to fight, not Madam Quail. Okay.
O Ancient One, grant me strength. Friend of Cthulhu, I can't do Cthulhu speech.
Yo, he's got fucking dark mode now. He activated dark mode. The Build Butcher of Innsbeek. Madam Quail's prize chef and right-hand man or bird. He's a powerful foe that can harness otherworldly magic. Honestly, I think we switch to Wolfgang. And go with a cacophonous chord. Fear? A character is paralyzed with fear. A character with fear cannot perform any attacks or synergy moves until they feel better. Alright. We will ready Requiem you to poison you. And then drink some herbal tea. And Buckler Barrage you. And I think we switch to Ava. And we Romp. Alright, let's Frog's Kiss you. Poison you. Alright, and then we Herbal Tea again. Oh, we guarded. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. So we'll Buckler Throw. Romp. Guarded that. Alright. I think we Synergy Restoration. And then just Buckler Throw. This just proved witches have no fears. Oh, are we getting a phase 2? We're getting a phase 2!
Fools! How dare you challenge the power of the Old One? I am completely immortal in this form. Prepare to meet your ends.
Oh, shit!
You see, it's foolish to attempt to resist the Old One's power. And now, once we offer you up for sacrifice, you have the privilege to witness it yourself. Duckster, take the wolf and lizard and prepare them for sacrificial ritual. We'll deal with the human and the witch later. Oh, and confiscate their storybooks. If our offerings do manage to wriggle away, we can't have them breathing Innsbeek.
Long live the Order of the Feather. Praise Cthulhu. Wolfgang and Tinder have been separated from the team. Do you want to save the game? I think that's a good stopping point, though. I think that's a good stopping point. I know we didn't finish chapter 2, but we got to a save point, right? We got to a save point. I love Wolfgang's knocked out pose. It's very silly. It's very silly. I've been spelling Cthulhu wrong this whole time. It might be just a different spelling of Cthulhu to get around copyright stuff or something. I'm not sure. Plot twist, they try to sacrifice Ava, but she doesn't have squishy blood bits for the dagger. Maybe. I'm gonna head out though, start working on dinner. Y'all have a good evening. Good night.